The Walker Partnership are pleased to sponsor the Howe of Fife versus Musselburgh in the SRU Youth League Cup Final. Going from strength to strength, Fife Mitsubishi, your main dealer for East Central Scotland, with dealerships in Cooper and Kirkcaldy, Fife. With the fabulous range of vehicles, from the all-new Shogun and L200 double cabs to the new Outlander and Colt ranges, plus the world-beating Lancer Evolution. Come and participate in the Mitsubishi experience now.
Tonight we're here at the International Stadium at Murrayfield for the Scottish Youth Cup Final. Tonight this is being played between Musselburgh and Howe of Fife, both teams having fought their way through the preliminary rounds, through the quarters and the semi-finals to get to what will be the pinnacle of some of these young players' careers, running on to the international pitch here at Murrayfield. It's just beginning to warm up. The crowds are coming in. A lot of support for both sides. This is going to be one cracking match here at Murrayfield. And Musselburgh skipper Fraser Miller leading his side out there, and a stately walk by the Howe boys, obviously conserving their energy, because a bunch of this team were in the Bill Baxter side, which lifted the schools trophy last week, and then had a very, very hard semi-final last Sunday. No wonder they're conserving their energy. But into the first minute of the game, and it was Musselburgh on the attack. Peter Horn's kick downfield, finding Musselburgh fullback Brian Wells. Wells hoisting one up there, keeping his eye on the ball, and oh my goodness, what a try to open the match by the Musselburgh fullback. And that was exactly the sort of start that the Musselburgh support wanted to see. That one really got them on their feet. Andy Grodinski added the conversion, and Musselburgh was 7 points to 0 ahead after only a minute. Howe deciding to give the ball a wee bit of width. A lovely break in the centre there, but there was that man again, Brian Wells, scampering off into the Howe half inside ball there to Andy Grodinski. The cavalry arrive, and Musselburgh sensing that another score might be on the cards, but Howe getting defenders there in numbers to foil the attack. And then, with 15 minutes gone, ball going to ground there with number 8, Martin Maltman. Wee bit of a fumble, and well, there was Graham Johncock, needed no second asking, and off he went. What pace! And outstripping the whole of the Musselburgh defence to open the score for Howe. Yes, but had the Howe support cheering, and Peter Horn's conversion levelled the score, and it was only 3 minutes later that Howe's second chance came. This time the ball worked out to Johncock, and again no hesitation from the winger, handing off one man, outstripping Rory Thompson in for his second try in only 3 minutes. Now the kick was missed. There was only 5 points between the two sides, and Musselburgh were always looking dangerous and threatening in the first half. Lovely wee chip and take and pass again by fullback Brian Wells, taken on by Tom Serrell. The big second row thumping on there, worked out by scrum half Ewan Watson. Prop Craig Owenson keeping the ball alive, but again Howe defending, but this time getting themselves offside, and finally the ball worked back to Wells again. His drop kick had the distance, it had the height, but it didn't quite have the direction. But Musselburgh kept up the pressure. Ewan Watson, inside ball there to Craig Veach. And again, rock solid defence from Howe. And a final little probing kick from Brian Wells, testing the defence in the last seconds of the half. but finally cleared by Rory Drummond to take Howe into the second half, 12 points to 7 ahead.
Eden Subaru Isuzu, your main dealer in Cooper Fife. Come and test drive the Subaru range from the sporty Impreza WRX, the impressive Forester, and the luxurious Legacy and Outback ranges. Plus the powerful Isuzu, Rodeo and Denver double cab pickups. The best 4x4 range by far.
Into the second half, there was little to choose between the sides in the first 10 minutes, but then Howe started to turn the screw, driving up into Musselburgh territory, taken on there by Andy Young. The ball laid back, scrum half Stuart Lethanji, wee chip on by Ross Aiken, smacked downfield on the full by Brian Wells, but oh, mistake. It came to that man, Graham Johncock. Off he went. Found Robbie Williamson on his elbow, and Williamson's beautifully timed pass sent Rory Drummond into the corner for the try. To finish off a terrific move by Howe. And then, just as they had done in the first half, Howe hit Musselburgh with a double whammy. Wee bit of a scrambled ball back there. Cleared by Ross Aiken. Oh, fumbled by Rory Thompson. And who was the man to snaffle it up? Yes, going all the way for his hat-trick try. Graham Johncock yet again, going all of 70 yards to take Howe into a 22 points to 7 lead. And with 58 minutes gone, Musselburgh taking on Howe up front, who are now a man short, with Darren Lorimer having been invited to spend the rest of the game in the sin bin by referee Andrew McMenemy. And lovely break there by Brian Wells, taken out by Peter Horn. Yes, it was a penalty, said referee McMenemy, taken by David Payton. And in drove the Musselburgh pack. The man at the back with the ball is Declan Slavin, but the man who got the touch, the big lot, Tom Serrell. Slavin was the man who did the hard work. Serrell grabbed the ball and got the touchdown. Andy Grudinski's conversion pulled the margin back to 8 points. It was all to play for. Musselburgh getting some return for all that possession and territory that they had. But this Howe team is something special. Drive on there by captain Chris Mason. Lovely offload to Chris Fusaro. The ball taken into contact there. Then worked out by Stuart Lethanji. Picked up by Robbie Williamson. And off went Rory Drummond again. The ball knocked back by a Musselburgh hand, but there was the man who started the move, Stuart Lethanji, in for the try with only 2 minutes to go to full time. One that sealed the game for Howe, the scrum half deserving the pat on the back from his skipper. And in the final minute, skipper Fraser Miller still urging his side on. The ball taken into contact by Ben Armstrong, going loose. There was Brian Wells again, just beaten to the touchdown by Peter Horn. And referee Andy McMenemy's whistle goes. The final play of the match. Jubilation for Howe, despair for Musselburgh. And two teams coming off the Murrayfield pitch who'd given it absolutely everything in what was an enthralling final. And skipper Fraser Miller deserved a round of applause for himself and his team, but this is what the Howe supporters had waited for. Up came skipper Chris Mason to receive the Scottish Youth League trophy from Jim Fleming.
Excellent feeling. I mean, this is the second trophy we've lifted in the last week, so everyone's just so buzzing right now. Made it hard for ourselves though.
Well, you've played 3 very, very hard games in a week, and the wee legs must be getting just a bit sore.
Slightly heavy. We were feeling it on Sunday there, but we came through. And I think all we wanted to do was get the victory today. Didn't matter about performance, just getting the win.
I thought they dug in very well tonight again. We've seen a few parks come at us now. We don't have a big pack of forwards, and we've seen a few parks come at us and try and bick and drive and bully us a bit. And I thought our guys stood up to it again tonight. And once the ball moved to our backs, we finished it off.
That's as good a game as anybody's given us all season, and all credit to them for doing it. A lot of people talked about us being favourites. Just shows you the underdog, they can always come at you, and they came out all guns blazing and gave us a really hard match.
And you got 3 runaway tries, and that won the game for you, really, didn't it?
Well, that's it. It's a contribution for our wingers. They've been regular scorers all season, down both sides. Graham Johncock really pulled it out for us tonight.
And you must be very proud of this team, though. The way the number of boys you've got from Billbacks there, and the fact that they're from Howe.
Absolutely. We've been very lucky. We've had a good set of boys for a number of years. We've drawn other guys to them, and they've raised their performance levels to match the stars of the side, if you like. And I think tonight showed no stars, just a real gritty performance. They had to dig deep for it after all they've come through in the last week or so. They had to fight hard all the way, and they did.
So Howe of Fife are winners of the Scottish Youth League Cup final. Musselburgh pushed them all the way, but the boys from Duffus Park fully deserved their victory. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Murrayfield.
Going from strength to strength, Fife Mitsubishi, your main dealer for East Central Scotland, with dealerships in Cooper and Kirkcaldy, Fife. With the fabulous range of vehicles, from the all-new Shogun and L200 double cabs to the new Outlander and Colt ranges, plus the world-beating Lancer Evolution. Come and participate in the Mitsubishi experience now.